Hey there folks, and welcome back for another head shaving video. I'm Chris from iLather.com, and today we're going to be using Stirling Almond Cream and the Oneblade with this is a gem blade actually in here with the spine removed. I have version 1, which you can do that with. So let me just slap a little moisture on the dome here, and we will get out our Edwin Jagger brush and see what we can do here with the Oneblade. I have not had terrific results head shaving with the Oneblade so far, but I keep trying it just to see if something clicks. It is a marvelous face shaving razor, but just on my head it just hasn't been top notch so far. So we'll keep trying it every now and then and see what goes. And I had a blade already in it, so it's a perfect opportunity to just give it a whirl. It certainly feels nice. The pivot helps. That I can tell you, but effectiveness in my trouble spots is a little tough. I announced a giveaway today. Well, Sunday. I don't know what day I'll post this video, so go and watch the Stirling face shave with almond cream. If you haven't seen that one, there's a giveaway announced. And there's something nice from Oneblade in there, as well as the Artisan Soap Shop. So check that out if interested. It's a nice giveaway, I feel. Be announcing the winner of that next Saturday. The deadline is Friday to get your entry in for drawing. All right. So far, working pretty nicely. But again, I don't find that I get quite as close with the Oneblade, or at least I haven't mastered it on the dome. It feels great. It just doesn't get that close thus far. But you've seen me using the carts a lot, so I like to use a DE or SE several times a week just to try to develop some competency with it. And I definitely need the work, the practice, but since I do a face shaving video, like I've said, it's not always practical. I do a face shaving video every day, so it's not always practical to take the time to do a head shave with a DE or a video every single day. It just takes too much time. I do have to, get off to work. So let's put a little moisture in the back. The front part felt quite nice, and the Stirling soap is fantastic. It's done really well for me. So far, feels pretty good. But we'll see how the shave goes entirely, or in its entirety, I should say, and if I get very close or not, ultimately. Hope you folks have been having a wonderful weekend, or again, whenever I post this video, it'll probably be at some point later in the week, maybe Monday, but I hope when you see it, you had a great weekend. The weather here was crummy, so I didn't get to get outside a lot, which is a bummer for me, because when the weather's warm, I really like to get outside and piddle around in the yard and things like that. So didn't really get much done in that area. Let's make sure we have plenty of lather back there, because I can't see what I'm doing, so let's make sure I'm lathered up well. Anyhow, did get a chance to do much this weekend outside, but that's okay. Sometimes you're going to have that. No big crime there. We'll just do it some other time, but with my luck, it'll probably become beautiful tomorrow. Of course, when I have to go back to work. That's the way it happens sometimes. Such is life. But overall, very, very happy to be here sharing this video with you. I appreciate you folks watching every single day. It means a lot to me. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, let's wet the dome a little bit, and we'll go in the other direction. Not too bad on pass one. Feels pretty good. In the back is where I tend to have a little more problem getting things squared up with the Oneblade, and that's where a lot of the trouble spots are. So let's lather up the front again, and we'll go in the other direction. The soap is performing marvelously, which was, quite frankly, that's the expectation. This is Stirling. It's very good quality stuff. Most people don't knock Stirling on quality. The knock was always scent, the side odor, and now that that is resolved, you know, I think it's a fantastic quality soap. Just my opinion. You don't have to agree. One of the reasons this one is not an Artist Club single edge, but the Artist Club single edge razors are wider, and I find that only part of that blade hits your forehead, and I think that makes them less than ideal to shave with. Whereas the carts, some of them bend a little bit and curve. The Schick Extreme 3 does it, makes it very nice because it sort of hugs your head. Whereas this guy here, it's stainless steel, it's not going to move at all. It'll pivot this way, but it won't bend in the middle to sort of go around things the way the Schick Extreme 3 does. So I find the Schick Extreme 3 does an exceptional, easy for you to say, huh? Exceptional job getting things clean for me, or at least has up to this point. And again, being a novice at head shaving, I have not mastered it with the single edge and double edge up to this point, but I will keep plugging away several times a week. I usually do about 3 head shaves a week with a single edge or double edge, but I don't put them all on video. Sometimes I do, but some of them I do off cam, because again, the head shaving video, takes a good while, and can't do one every single day. It just takes, between that and face shaving, that would take a little more time than I have. But I have shaved my head every single day since whenever I started. I think I'll be coming up on 2 months on the 21st of this month. So it has been very enjoyable. I really like it. Very happy with the decision to shave the head. It's super convenient. You know, to get up, and usually I take a shower, but after you get out of the shower, you don't have to worry about, well, I don't have to use a brush or a comb or anything. Get out of the shower, you put on your deodorant, brush your teeth, and you're ready to roll. Of course, shave, I'll shave before leaving, of course, but overall, it's certainly efficient. So if you're looking to gain a couple of minutes of efficiency in a day's time, the head shave will provide that for you. But I wouldn't say shave your head just for that purpose unless you just want to shave your head. And then, of course, go for it. Or, keep your glowing locks if you have them. But boy, when it gets thin, my perspective is it's time for a change when it starts really thinning. We'll talk a little bit more about that in Pass 3 when we come back. Stay tuned. And all right, let's lather up again and come from the back once again. It's more against the grain as I'm coming from back to front. And so I'll lather up the entire dome and try to work with it a little bit. Anyway, been very pleased with the head shaving decision. It's worked very well for me. I don't have to worry about, fooling with the hair. And, mine was thinning, as I've said before. In the front, it was way back up to here. In the part, I noticed it was way up to there. So, and in the back, there was a bald spot, about yay big. And when those two converged, it was going to be ridiculous. So, in my opinion, there's no sense in holding on to it for vanity. So I got rid of it, and like I said, I couldn't be happier not having to fool with it. Now, you do have to shave if you want to keep it, smooth, super smooth. But I like to shave anyway, so it's kind of, it's giving me an opportunity to take on a different type of shaving. And I have very much enjoyed that. So for me, it was a big plus. For other people, perhaps they don't like shaving their head every day. It's sort of a lot of maintenance for them. But if you enjoy shaving, and your hair is thinning and you've thought about it, I say give it a go. But the one piece of advice that I'll give you that I think most head shavers would give you is give it time to sort of grow on you, and for it to, well, more importantly, for it to grow on other people. The first couple of weeks, people will naturally, look at you and go, what the heck do you do? That's people that know you. Now, if you go somewhere to a restaurant or something where no one knows you, they'll think it's entirely normal. They won't think anything of it. But the people you work with, naturally they'll say, what the heck happened to you? Did you lose a bet? Or, something like that. But over time, as it grows on folks, in my case, most people now say, well, you know what? I prefer it. Not everybody. There's some folks who will, they prefer hair. They don't like bald head at all. But most people, including my wife, who's really the only one that's important, prefers it. So once you grow into it, that's when you make your decision. Don't make a decision like if you shave your head, day one and go, oh, I don't know about this. Let it simmer for a little bit. Let it take hold and see what you think about it after a month or so. Let's see how we've done. Feels pretty good. I'm gonna rinse and touch it up, and then we'll come back and do the post. Stay tuned. All right, and in comes the magic made by Witches. Thayers Witch Hazel. Great stuff. As you see here, daily. Works as an astringent. Moisturizes. Got aloe in it. Great stuff. All right. The Oneblade today did a pretty doggone good job. Much better than before. I did 3 full passes. And then I touched it up with this Chic Extreme 3, which bends a little in the middle. I found this to be an excellent cleanup tool. It is what I use to do cleanups, and it works really, really well. The brush was Edwin Jagger silver tip fiber. The soap was Stirling Almond Creme, which is excellent. If you like the scent of almond and you like it stout, that is outstanding. The strength of scent is 10 on that guy. Very, very stout. And we're going to close it out today with Stirling Black Cherry, which is similar to almond in scent. We'll close another wonderful head shave out. Level cue ball head shave, as I like to call it. Meaning completely BBS on the head, which feels fantastic. One of the reasons I really like head shaving is I love the way that feels when you get a great, perfect shave. And that's what we did today. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Until next time, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.